This is Brett, the Fancy Lumberjack, and I'm giving a 500-mile update on a brand new Ineos Grenadier. So fantastic vehicle so far, great experience. There's some things wish we could improve on, some things I don't really like, so I'll go through all those. Want to talk about the visibility. Visibility is fantastic, and especially with the Safari windows. And you feel you can see everywhere. I was a little worried about it, especially with the back tire, kind of small rearview mirror and everything, but actually turns out you can see great when you're driving on the highway. The mirrors are big enough that you can see around you pretty well, and really great when you're on the highway, because this column, which is I think the B column, it's right usually a little bit forward, but it's far enough back that when I look back to check my blind spot, I'm actually looking back and can see really clearly behind me. It's better than any car I've driven. Really nice, so I'm enjoying that a lot. We've got the heated seats option. Boy, they are hot. They are really good. I don't want to say too hot because I would regret that, but they are very hot. Love it a lot. Enjoying being out in the Ineos. It's a very new vehicle, and so you get a lot of people noticing it. There have been people who haven't just done the head turn, have done the full stop and full body turn, tracking the vehicle, you know, talking with their friends about it and everything out. So you can see a lot of interest in it. If you're parked in a parking lot, especially if you're at a beach or something like that, people come up to the car, they're going to be talking to you about it, they're going to be checking it out, they're checking out the ladder, they're checking out the rails, you know. It's not like anything else I've seen where people are kind of like really interested in it. So that's really great. Not a big fan of the shifter, the BMW shifter here, and how it goes between reverse and drive and everything. I think it's a little finicky. I'd much rather something more substantial feeling. I'd like to actually shift it into gear. If I get a manual transmission, that'd be epic, of course, but just the automatic shifter here, it works fine. It's just it just doesn't fit with everything else in the car, so I definitely noticed that's weird. But yeah, we're getting used to it. Ground clearance is unbelievable. I love it. You can crawl. I'm a pretty big guy. You can crawl right under it. It is great. You want to see what's going on. And actually, I'm parked up on a hill in the woods here, and this is 13 degrees that we're up at, and a bit of a roll here. And I mean, I could just drive right up here. I mean, there's lots of rock around here and everything. And yeah, this is no issue at all. I love it. So that's really good, but it is a little bit tricky to get in and out of. For my height, I'm 6'4", I can just kind of jump right on the seat, no issue. When you're in the front passenger seat, there is a really good grab bar, and you can lift yourself right in, and that is really natural, and so you can jump in pretty easily there. It's still a bit of a jump if you're an average sized person. The back seat are much harder. So if you got someone who's an elderly passenger or something like that, you really want to get the foot rails. We're going to get the Buzz Overland foot rails. I'm looking forward to get those. Those are a bit back ordered right now, so we don't have them yet, but definitely noticing that we want that step up. Yeah, so I think it's not an issue. It's a great thing, you know, that you're up so high. One thing you can notice, you open the door and you'll see the front seat and the back seat, and they're at different heights. That's because it's stadium seating in the back seat. Not a lot of people talk about that, at least not in the videos I've been seeing. It's really nice if you're in the back seat, very comfortable, but also you're up above where people's shoulders are in the front seat. So you actually have a very good view around you. You can look all the way around. From the front, you don't feel like you're just stuck in front of the people's headrest, so that's really nice. I was really worried about the wind noise in general, and especially on the highway. I do a decent amount of highway driving. I'd say in the last 4 days, I've put 300 miles on just on highway, and that's at like 75, 80, and I was worried about the wind noise of the Safari windows, and they're not great. They're definitely noisier than without the Safari windows. So I'm going to be looking at getting sound insulation here. There's a couple of different things you can do there. They seem to be to block the sun and provide some insulation in terms of heat, but I'm looking for noise reduction. I don't really like the suction cup look. I wish there was a better solution for something a little bit more solid in here to block the noise. Road noise and comfort is better than expected. I thought the ride was going to be pretty rough, and it's not. It's fairly smooth for something this big and this capable. So I'm pleasantly surprised on the shocks there. A couple of things I'm also really enjoying. The saddle leather, I thought was just going to be not that exciting or not that interesting, but I actually really like it, and feels really, really nice on your hands. It's really smooth. This actually lines up perfectly in the middle for me when we're driving on the highway. If there's a bit of wind, it'll be off a little bit, but generally it's nicely centered. I don't mind the steering at all. I've done enough highway miles where I thought it was going to be an issue, actually, at maybe 200, 300 miles of real driving. I thought, oh no, maybe this is going to be kind of exhausting. It's not at all. I don't notice it. Generally, I'm not really course correcting very much at all. It's a big truck. I really like that we got it in white. It's not white, it's like a cream. And I really like the cream color. I get a lot of compliments on it. But just myself personally, I really like it. I think it's a nice look. I'm used to darker vehicles, so I'm happy with that color. This armrest here is out of this world amazing. I mean, it's perfect for where my arm wants to be, and I'm kind of annoyed in any other car that I just can't put my arm and just kind of lean on that. That's just fantastic. The sound system in here is like okay, bordering on not great. The equalizer's not bad. You've got some good audio controls, but what's going on here is there's speakers at your foot. They're in the doors, and that's where everything's coming from. There's nothing up higher in the A columns for tweeters or up on the dash for the tweeters, so your ability to control the high frequency isn't very good. And so if you're into sound and you want to be able to do that, and you want to be able to kind of create a nice sound field for deadening the road noise and everything, you're very limited in what you can do with the stock speakers. I've got some subwoofers. I've got a couple of 12-inch subwoofers I'll throw in, and I'll upgrade the amp. I'm not going to change the head unit. I might put in some tweeters up top to get some better sound field around here. So that'll be something we investigate as we move forward. But I mean, they sound okay, and you can get it up loud enough where it's fine. One thing that's fantastic though is the wireless connectivity. I'm running Android right now, and I don't have to do anything. I don't have to plug any cables in. So you start the car, everything's paired up, and the maps load right away. Your last app for Spotify or Tidal or Audible or whatever you're listening to, that comes up right away, and that all just works. Don't have to do a thing. It is really, really nice. The only thing we do when we start up is we change the settings so that we don't get the speed warning. I'd say like 10% of the time it doesn't need to be set for some reason. It just remembers that. But the rest of the time, yeah, we just have it as a favorite. We set it. It's no big deal. Pretty easy to do. So mileage on this so far, we're on our second full tank of gas at 800 miles or so. It's pretty good. It's better than I thought. Fill up, the cost isn't bad or anything. You can't use 87 or 89, you got to use 91. I filled up with 89. It was the only thing available. I think that's fine. But yeah, I mean, it's not that expensive. I was worried it was going to be more expensive to run it, and like I said, I've put on like a couple hundred miles in the last 4 or 5 days, and it's been great actually. It's not too much worse than the cars I've had before, which have all been all-wheel drives, so that's been pretty good. I love how high it is off ground in traffic. So on a busy highway like a 95 or 90, I'm up in the Northeast here, so those are the big roads around here. 95, 495, 90, those roads, you're just surrounded by cars, and you're above everyone. I mean, other than significant trucks, just about everyone. Even SUVs look like little cars to you, and that's really nice. I mean, you can just see everyone everywhere, and I really, really like that. The swaying at speed, you get hit with, it's boxy, you get hit with wind, and you'll notice it. So if you go into a headwind, it whistles a little bit. I think that's mostly the Safari windows, but you definitely will notice that. But yeah, I mean, I really like how high it is and how good it is, and the hood, the visibility off the hood is really good easy to see where your tires are, easy to see where everything is. So really enjoying that. I mean, keep in mind at this angle I'm at a 13-degree pitch, so if you look out front right now, it might look like you're seeing a lot of hood, but it's because we're at a giant angle, and actually straight ahead is quite a bit up in the air there. Generally really happy with it. I'm using this more as an agricultural kind of vehicle. We've been hauling a lot of stuff from Home Depot, a lot of lumber, that kind of thing. I'll be doing some videos with the log splitter, moving some machinery around with this. I want to see if I can fit a 4x8 sheet of drywall in here, fun things like that. We're just going to see how we can use it, but so far it's been fantastic. Fun thing is, I'm not sure if you know, but just the back area can take over 2,000 pounds in weight and fits a pallet. What's wonderful about that is you can go to like a tile store or get some concrete or something, and if it's about 2,000 pounds, you can get them to forklift that right into the back. It fits no problem. And then it's got the tie downs all around. You can just tie it down and secure it. So that kind of stuff is just fantastic. A lot of people don't believe me that it'll actually be able to carry that much weight, and it can. So real big benefit on that one. And yeah, about 500 miles in, couldn't be happier. Loving life of the Ineos. So yeah, stay tuned for more.